Hello, welcome to How to Play Wheel of Fortune, game for one player. This comes to us from Solitaire by David Parlay. Here are the rules as seen in the book. This has nothing to do with the game show Wheel of Fortune. We just put Fortune, the goddess, on the cover art, and that's just the name of the game. And it involves building a wheel with 16 cards. So this is the formation that I use. You can use whatever formation you want. In the middle, you're going to have aces on top, building up in suit all the way to king, and then kings on bottom all the way down, building to aces. You're going to have two separate deck of cards. You're going to have one deck that you use first. Once that deck is exhausted, you'll start using the other deck. And that's simply all that we do. As soon as there's a vacancy in the card, you will immediately fill it from the deck. Once that deck runs out, you'll go to the other deck. If you get stuck, you'll be dealing 16 new cards right on top. And other than that, pretty simple, straightforward game. You are allowed, if you do get stuck, to play cards in reverse suit order if you're one card away from the aces down to the kings, from the ace stockpile to the king stockpile. The other thing you do, you can fill any future vacancies once both card decks run out using any of the stacked cards from the wheel. If that's only happens if both card decks have been exhausted. So we've exhausted our first deck. We'll start with the second deck and we'll go ahead. Now we haven't got stumped yet, and we're going to keep making sure that we have the next available card to play. Having two decks, this is something to keep track of to make sure you always have somewhere to play it. So now looks like we're getting pretty close to getting stuck. We're looking. We're seeing if we have anything. We do. And so we're exhausting all options. And when we see the two cards of the same rank in the stockpile, that's a good sign that things are going in our favor. This is an even chances game. You're probably going to win it more often than not. And overall, it's one of those games where you don't overly stress too much. Is something I liked about it. Now we're looking to make sure, do we have a card that goes down? Do we have a card that goes up above this one? The bottom one, we're going down. The top ones, we're going up. So we need a red queen of hearts for that jack of hearts. We don't have it, so now we're going to deal 16 new cards right on top. We fill any vacancies as they come that we have before. Okay, so we built up to the king there. That stockpile is finished. We have nothing else left to play there. And we have the king. That stockpile is finished as well. So now we're just double checking. Do I have a card that can be played on any of those cards? I do not, so I'm going to go ahead and deal out as many cards as I have. I've ran out of cards, and I just stopped there, and I keep going from there on. So now it looks like we're doing pretty well. We have two empty vacancies. Now we got four vacancies. No, we got three vacancies. So now I'm looking, do I have anything else to get played? And at this point, I had to consult the rule book because I remembered, oh yeah, I get to take cards down from these stacks and fill vacancies as needed. This is what makes the game entirely easy and prevents it from just locking up early and wasting your time. So most of the time, you're going to win this game unless you mess up somewhere else in the strategy, or the deck was shuffled in such a way that you just got some of the cards you needed would have gotten buried early. That can happen. But for the most part, I don't think I've ever lost this game. This is the third time I've played it. And overall, it's a pretty easy game. And there we are. And we've won. So once you get ace to king, king to ace built up, you've won. Then you just separate your decks. And if you want to play something besides solitaire in public with strangers, which are basically friends that you've never met, come to our subreddit card game meetups. Post your city, post what games you know, what games you want to play. You'll see it right there in the description, including any other videos that I like, and a link to a Discord channel where people talk about card games all day, every day. It's a very fun place. I highly encourage you to go there. And I want to thank today's musician, Calm Piano Place, for their original music that they provided today. It was wonderful. Do check out their channel. While they do have 640 subscribers, why not become the 641st subscriber? They can definitely use some more attention and some more appreciation. So let's give them a nice token of gratitude and go over and check out their channel. And do like and subscribe and do share these videos with friends and family. And I will see you next video.